seen some cloud cover in some areas and some storm activity.
And across the board everywhere, temperatures that have been cooler than average, dry in the valley. And even though there has been a bit of cloud cover in the valley, we're not going to see anything in the way of rain come down onto the valley floor. But where we have been seeing the heaviest activity is by far in Plumas County. And you just heard about the closures on Highway 70. Well, there are some downpours in this area again. And you can see how these have been developing and moving from the north to the south. So in LaPorte right now, we're getting all of that. And then we're going to be seeing some of that head toward Feather Falls. And there's Lake Oroville. Not sure if this is going to hold together all that well to get all the way down to Lake Oroville, but we'll be watching that over the next half hour or so. Right now around the Sacramento area, we have temperatures that are around 80 degrees. We have partly cloudy skies with a delta breeze, and that delta breeze will continue throughout the night tonight, helping to cool temperatures into the upper 60s by 8 o'clock and low 60s by midnight. So another night with mainly clear to partly cloudy skies and comfortable temperatures once again. So what about tomorrow and the night tonight? By later on tonight, that area of thunderstorms will dissipate as it tries to come down the hill. And then tomorrow morning, we'll have mainly clear to partly cloudy skies. I think tomorrow for the valley is going to be a brighter day. There will be thunderstorms once again, but tomorrow they should stay above about 5,000 feet. And I don't think they're going to be quite as intense as what we're seeing in parts of Plumas County right now. This is tomorrow evening. The valley is still quiet. Thunderstorms dissipating in the Tahoe Basin. And then we get into the day on Wednesday. This is Wednesday morning at 7 o'clock. We start with mainly clear skies, and then thunderstorms appear to develop a little bit more on the east side of the Sierra, certainly leaving the west slope, places like Pollock Pines, dry. And then after that, it looks as though an overall pattern change will happen to bring in more in the way of sunshine and warmer weather. But in the meantime, tomorrow in the Sierra, just about every location from Quincy to Truckee and Tahoe will see the possibility of thunderstorms, maybe even down to Pollock Pines, although it's rather iffy at Pollock Pines, more of a sure bet in Tahoe with a high of 63. In the foothills, we will see partly cloudy skies tomorrow, but it will be dry in all of these spots along Highway 49. A nice mild day in Jackson with a high of 77. Along the coast, we'll see a lot of that marine layer again in San Francisco and Napa, Lakeport more in the way of sunshine with a high of 78. And for the valley, we'll see mainly clear skies tonight with overnight lows in the 50s and highs tomorrow back into the 80s, like 84 in Tracy. And for the Sacramento area, a warmer day tomorrow. Today we've been in the upper 70s to low 80s. Tomorrow more like mid 80s, like 85 in Sacramento after an overnight low of 58. And from here, we see a warming trend near 90 on Wednesday. The average high is 88, so these temperatures pretty close to average. And throughout the end of the week, highs get into the low to mid 90s. But after that, it looks as though we'll see more cooling toward the end of the weekend and early next week. So we'll get warmer later on this week, but nothing too high for this time of year.
Consecutive 90s. Seems like it's been a while since we had those.
Yes.
Thanks.